all, Nadine here. Today I'm going to show you how to do a half double crochet foundation row. So first of all, we need to do a slip knot, and we need chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And if you need a refresher on that, there should be a little flag that popped up right there that you can click and go to the video I have for doing that. So your next step would be to yarn over, and you need to you need to hook into the base chain and yarn over, pull it through, and yarn over and pull it through. And that was, we just made the chain part of the foundation row. So you yarn over and you pull it through to 3 times, and that was the half double crochet stitch. That was as easy as that. So now you yarn over, that's the beginning of the half double crochet, and you need to pick up these 2 stitches here, yarn over and pull through those 2 stitches we just picked up, yarn over and pull it through the 1 stitch that made the chain part, yarn over and pull it through all 3 stitches, and that was the half double crochet part. So again, yarn over, you can see these 2 chains here, or these 2 loops. You need to grab them without splitting your yarn like I think I just did. No, didn't. And then grab the other one and pull it through. So what I like about this is you can sit there and you can just keep kind of going with it, and it has a little bit of a give. I'll show you in a second here. So yarn over and through those 2 loops, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 1 loop, that was a chain, yarn over, pull it through 3 loops, that was a half double crochet, yarn over, grab the 2 loops, 1, 2, through, yarn over, pull it through 1, yarn over, pull it through 3. And you see our half double crochet foundation row is going on pretty good there. And that's good enough for now. So you see it's got a little bit more give than you would if you were to have a chain row. I find by the time you get the stitches, like whatever the next row of stitches is, by the time you get that in there, I find it's a bit snug, and you don't have a little, you don't have that needed tiny bit of give. I like it because you can do like bracelets or anything like that for whoever, and you don't you measure it, but it turns out to be more accurate this way. Because if you were to say measure a 7-inch chain, by the time you got the stitches in there and the loops, it ends up shrinking up. So it ends up being not as long as you needed it to be. So this way you make it exactly as long as you need it, and when you get your second row on there, it ends up being still the same, the same as the bottom half. So I'm going to chain 2 and bring us up to the next row so I can just show you here. Get you over to the edge and show you how to kind of keep going with this. It's just like if you were to do any other stitch and get on your next row. And once you get into a flow of it, you can kind of, I guess you can't see me rocking. I've got a little bit of a rock going from the flow. So we're over to the edge. Now, this part here does leave a bit of a gap sometimes. So what I would do is I would just grab the 1 loop and hook into that to make your stitch. It's either that or you can just completely forget that this final loop is here, but I think it looks cleaner that way. If you grab the 2 loops, I find it leaves like a big gap, and it's really noticeable. But yeah, so there you go. That's all there is to it. Pretty easy stitch, is very versatile, and like I said, I love it for doing things like bracelets. I did this one on St. Patty's Day, and the base row was the purple, and it's a single crochet foundation row, and there should be a link to it popping up here somewhere. And then I just did single crochets back and forth in different colors, and I was some smart, I tell ya. I was thinking about the clasp, and I was going to do just a hook and eye clasp, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I could use a gold button. I didn't have any gold buttons, so I had to go raid my landlady's button collection to get one from her. I was lucky she had some couple of gold buttons, and so I made the pot at the end of the rainbow with the gold button as a clasp. And there you go. So you can see you can do all kinds of stuff with that stitch, and using a chain, I don't think it would have turned out quite as nice as it ended up being. Yeah, so yeah, that's about it. If you like this video, please click the like button, I guess it's down there, the thumbs up. And if you haven't already, tap the subscribe button. There should be one right here. If not, there's probably one right here, and there's one down there for sure. So, and if you need a refresher on any stitches, there should be a link right here to the playlist of all my Learn to Crochet videos, and my last video should be popping up there. And as always, if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below, and I'll try and answer the best I can. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye.